Hello, everybody. Welcome to 585 Studios, Miss Maddy and Miss Nina's studio. Miss Nina can't be here today, so it's just me, Miss Maddy. But we have a special guest, Miss Frida Kahlo.
Hola, Miss Maddy.
All right, so thank you for making the long trip from Mexico. It is Women's History Month. So we thought the best way to celebrate would be have one of the most famous artists of all time in our studio. Happens to be a woman. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about your childhood?
When I was a child in Mexico, I was very, very happy. I lived with my mother, my father, and all my siblings. I got very sick as a child with a illness that does not exist anymore called polio. It made my legs very, very weak. So sometimes I had to walk with a cane. When I got a little bit older, I was 16 years old, I was in a very bad accident where a trolley got hit by a car and I had to stay in a cast and in a bed for a long time. So I learned how to paint to keep me occupied. I would paint butterflies all over my cast, which went from here all the way down to here. And I would paint portraits of myself and drawings of my feet. I would paint by having a canvas up above my bed and I would paint above it.
And who have you brought with you today?
Oh, Miss Maddy, this is a monkey. I'd like to hang out with him. His name is Diego. I named him after my husband, Diego. Diego Rivera was also a very famous artist.
Alright. And what else did you like to paint besides monkeys?
Besides monkeys, I like to paint self-portraits. I like to paint my family, different things in my life, the good and the bad things. I like to paint tropical plants and animals. I like to paint New York, because I went to New York for at least like a few years of my life.
Who knows how many?
It was a long time ago. It's very hard to remember.
It's hard to count, you know, when you're living somewhere and you just forget. Yeah, that's good. So, for some of our viewers at home who may not know, Frida Kahlo died in 1954. You were relatively young, 47 years old. Do you feel like you did enough in your life?
I had a very full life. And although I died young because I had lots of ailments and accidents, I regret nothing. I made lots and lots of paintings. I was always surrounded by people that I love. And very, very close to the time of my death, I got to see all of my art put up in a grand art show, which I got to attend, even though I was feeling very, very ill.
You couldn't leave your bed to even stand in the art show, right?
You know, they had to carry me there in a makeshift bed.
Surrounded by your artwork and the people you love. So, Frida, thank you for coming to 585 Studios to be interviewed by me. It was lovely meeting you and lovely meeting Diego. And I hope that my students see this and are interested enough to look up some of your art pieces, videos that we may have put online for them, because Frida Kahlo probably is the most famous female painter ever.
Thank you, Miss Maddy.
You're welcome.